Hello, hello, hello. Good morning.
Good morning. What's up? Sorry. Hi, Sekou Writes.
African.
How are you?
Okay.
Good morning.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning.
Like we haven't said this already before.
Yeah.
Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning to all of the Get Rich followers and fans. Welcome to
The Fiance Files. The Fiance Files.
Woo, y'all. I'm just happy that he remembers my name.
Yeah.
Just got a gust of heat. So, how you feeling?
I'm okay.
You're okay?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
All right.
I'm okay.
Let's get into this.
Let's get into it.
Yesterday, I received a beautiful text message from a beautiful DM from a young lady that I don't know personally, but I know her through Facebook. And so I was sharing it with Sekou because I said, you know what? You never know how your story inspires other people. And you never know what people are going through, and what you say and how you show up can positively impact them.
Mm-hmm.
Should we share it? Can you bring it up?
Wait, bring it up?
Yeah. I sent it to you to bring it up.
Oh.
Okay, so here we go. I will read it to you.
I wasn't ready, y'all.
I will read it to you. She said, "Good morning, Fee. Thank you. Because God used your experience to motivate me, I had almost given up hope of ever loving again. But your testimony in your upcoming book shined the light on a lot for me." And I think also she might be referring to just our videos and our shares and maybe our running. I then asked her, I said, "Oh, so are you in love?" She responded, "I'm engaged." I'm like, "What? You're engaged?" She said, "Yeah, I'm engaged." She said, "But it doesn't come without," she didn't say challenges, "a bumpy road."
A bumpy road.
A bumpy road. My response to her was, there are no roads if there are no bumps.
There are no roads if there are no bumps.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see that.
You get that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And because I think sometimes, and you let me know what you think about this, Koo. Sometimes when you're in love, and that could be in love with a pet, in love with a baby, your newborn, in love with your parents, in love with a significant other, you think, oh, because I'm in love, everything is perfect and fine and smooth. And that is just, I don't know, what do you think?
What do I think about what?
Sometimes when you're in love, you think, because I'm in love, because I have this brand new baby, how could I ever experience post-traumatic, or what is it? What is that called?
Yeah.
You can tell we don't have kids.
But I know what you mean.
You know what I'm talking about? Like you have this beautiful, brand new, perfect being. Yeah. How could I ever be sad or down? Mm-hmm. You have this brand new pet that you've been wanting forever. And I'm expecting to be happy and full of joy every day, 24 hours a day. Mm. I just got married or just got engaged. Why am I not happy 24 hours a day? Or how can we be having some challenges? And that's what I got from her message. And my response was, there are no roads if there are no bumps. Mm-hmm. Because there's always going to be bumps in the road.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. There's always going to be bumps in the road.
There's always going to be bumps in the road. I felt flattered and honored that she resonated with who we are in our story, and trust and believe that life in and of itself is not smooth all the time. Like the road, it's bumpy, it's uneven. Even when we run, sure. There's a street near where we run. It's a big street, and I don't know what's going on with it, but I found out quickly, because the street it's uneven in a weird way, and it literally affects your gait. And I almost fell, and Sekou was like, oh yeah, by the way, that, and I was like thinking,
what street are you talking about?
The street by where Target is, where your clinic is.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole street, not the whole street, but the part. No, it's in front of Red Pokey.
Oh,
when we cross it.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
Right, and I was just like, because
but you didn't run over there, right? You ran over there?
We were just like kind of jogging across the street to get to the other side, and it's happened twice. And so Sekou was like, yeah, but don't forget that's, and I was like, oh. The first time it happened, I thought, whoa, was like instantly I don't know about you, but I default to I'm getting old. Like,
no, I didn't default to that.
Okay, good. Good.
No, but I did wonder what was happening. So it's an interesting period of tarmac, I guess. Like it rises and dips, rises and dips, where you wouldn't expect it to rise and dip. And so and so for me, it was problematic because of my stroke. So I've become aware of it before I had a stroke, and I was always like, yeah, but I was always, it was easy to get over, but without that ease, without that physical ease, hitting that that part of the street hit me pretty hard when I first got back. When I first got back and hit that, I was like, woo. it took me down. And I was like, all right. And then I took it as a point of challenge. Like, I got to get over that period. So I would always go over that period, because if you go up to the stoplight, it won't affect you at all. But if you go right there, it affects you. So I've been purposefully checking that cross so that I can manage bumps.
And I think that speaks to foresight. Like, if you have some foresight, if you can see what is ahead of you because you've experienced it before.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. We've all mostly experienced relationships before with other people, and you have something to gauge based on those previous relationships in your new relationship. And so you have foresight. And I think that we have to be mindful that nothing is perfect. No one is perfect. And bumps are showing you something. Bumps in the road are showing you something. So for instance, I lived in Baltimore. For instance, I lived in Baltimore for 6 years.
Yeah.
And I've lived everywhere. And never in my life have I experienced such like really tumultuous roads and streets.
Yeah, those roads are pretty crazy.
They're
crazy.
They're really like Mayor Scott. That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
And so what I garnered from those roads, being someone who drives a lot, is you get to be mindful to slow down. You get to be mindful to take your time. You get to be mindful to be patient with yourself and with other people.
Because that's if you choose to be, because you could be like one of those people that's like talking trash about the road. But to use it, as you just said, you get to change your focus around.
And change your focus and change your attitude. Your attitude about it. Because for me, and this is just my experience in Baltimore, in case some folks from B-More are listening, this is my experience, which is you have to drive. You get to drive for people behind you. And so because I was able to map out all of those bumps in the road, because again, I'm on the road a lot. And I needed to accommodate my speed and when I was going to stop and how abruptly or not abruptly for the people behind me, because people in Baltimore, not all, but many of them, I guess they're used to it. And so they would just drive over them fast. And those bumps will tear up your tires. They will mess up your
undercarriage.
Undercarriage. I mean, it's a whole thing. And so I think you can relate that to relationships, which is, okay, I know my partner, or I'm getting to know my partner, and I know that this might be a trigger for him or her, or I'm triggered when he does this. And so this is an opportunity for us to delve deeper into it and talk about it versus becoming bitter and resentful. And sometimes in relationships, we tend to pull back because they've done something that we don't like. And they might not even know that you don't like that. Right? Does that make sense? Did I go way off left?
Well, I got lost. I got lost when you're talking about the roads and the bumps. And the bumps, you're saying that the bumps
are an opportunity.
An opportunity to
check in with yourself so that you can adjust. Versus like what you said, most people are like, I can't stand these roads. They need to fix these roads. Right. So in relationships, sometimes when we're met with a bump, he's getting on my nerves and I wish he would. And So for instance, here's another example.
All right, come on with examples. Come on, Fee. Come on with examples.
I do my best to self-check, self-censor, self-adjust.
Oh,
I do
self-check.
Self-check.
Self-censor.
Self-censor and self-adjust.
And self-adjust.
And
That's good.
You can let me know.
Okay.
How well I'm doing with this.
Okay.
I love that I get to watch TV shows and movies with Sekou because you already know.
I don't know where you're going.
You don't?
I don't know where you're going.
Oh my gosh.
So many fun places.
I love that I get to do that with him because in the past, we've been in a long distance relationship.
Yes.
And so when he would come to Baltimore, there wasn't a lot of TV, movie watching. You know, we would do it in spurts. Now that I'm here, we do more. I'm believing, though, in the very near future, we're going to do less because, so anyway, let me stay on topic. When I'm in Baltimore, it's just me and Nelson. Duchess, almost called him Duchess. That was my other cat.
Right.
And so I don't have anyone to talk to but Nelson. And Nelson's not going to really go back and forth with me about TV shows and movies. Here with Sekou, like I talk a lot.
A lot. To the TV. A lot.
To the point where I'm like, so I hear myself and I'm like saying, why don't you be quiet? Why are you talking a lot? I'm talking a lot. I am dissecting. And I'm thinking, he can't even focus on the movie or the TV show.
That's fun to me. It's funny to me.
It's funny now.
Yeah, it's funny now. Yeah.
And so I'm thinking, be quiet. Why are you? And last night I heard myself doing it again. And I said, you know what, Sekou, I'm sorry. And he's like, it's fine. I said, I'm sorry. I said, you know what? I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to be quiet. It was really challenging. And I thought, you talk a lot. And they talk about that in relationships, how, you know, women are just, we listen to these comedians and they're like, why do they just talk? But when you get up in the morning, they're talking. When you come home for lunch, they're talking. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's me. So I made a conscious decision to self-adjust myself. I said, you're going to stop talking. And I did. And then I laid on his lap. We were watching the show. And he thought I had stopped talking, but I was asleep.
I thought, wow, she got it. She's not saying anything. I was like, all right, so we're going to quietly watch the movie. Then she woke up like, what happened? I was like, what happened? Weren't you watching it? That was very funny. I was laughing so hard because I didn't even realize I missed so much of the show. Yeah.
I said to Sekou, the sound of my own voice was annoying me. And that's when you know, listen, I get to be aware of my own stuff. Cause I said, girl, what? Can you not be quiet? Like, I was annoyed by myself. Curtis said good stuff.
Yeah.
Hi, Curtis. Thank you.
Yeah.
So Curtis has been married. Curtis, how long have you been married? He's a married man. And I'm curious, Curtis, does your wife talk a lot? And if so, does she know how to self-adjust? Is she self-aware? Does she know how to self censor and then self-adjust? Gotta write that down.
Yeah. Well, we have to watch the show and take notes on our own show.
Yeah, there you go.
But so are you saying that that's the one place where you've self-censored and self-adjusted is us watching TV?
Oh, no.
Okay.
That is one of, so did you notice that I did that without you?
Well, not with that same language, self-adjust, but yeah, making changes, I guess. Give me an example.
Okay.
Give me another example.
Here's another one that I'm working on, and it is a real challenge for me because I am very task-oriented, task-driven.
Uh-huh.
I always have been, and again, it's those upper limit beliefs and those things that the conditioning of our parents in our childhood.
Oh, wait. So let me just say this before I forget. So this came up in relation to the book we're reading.
Mm-hmm.
The what's it called?
You tell me.
The Big Leap.
Yes.
The Big Leap.
The Big Leap.
The Big Leap. And she was talking about how that book showed up for her yesterday in our book club meeting. She was talking about that.
Yeah.
And she was talking about, like, I didn't get it until, well, actually I haven't read it, but
I hope Melissa's not listening. You heard him say he hasn't read it.
I've not read it. I've not read it. But what was the part that resonated for you?
Okay. We're reading this book, The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. In the book, he tells a story about a client that he had, a woman who has 3 children. She's married. Right. She's written a book before that garnered some success, but not enough income so that she could hire an assistant and a housekeeper. She gets the kids off to school. She takes them to school. She gets the husband off. When she gets home, she needs to clean up. And then she has other responsibilities. By the time she could even think about writing at 7 or 8 o'clock at night, she's like, I'm exhausted. Gay, who's a therapist, he says to her,
the author of the book, he says to her, well, could you write before you clean up? And she said, oh, no. I can't clean. I can't write unless my space is clear and clean. And he said, is that the truth? I'm paraphrasing. Is that the truth? Or is that a story? Right.
Because you actually could, if you made the choice to write and then clean. And so I was listening to more of it this morning. I have the audio version. He said it took her a while. Like she would do it and then she would slip back into that old behavior. Mm-hmm. And for me, because of my conditioning as a child, my mother was a very, 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 very clean. Woo! Almost OCD. She was very clean. Yeah. And so
I'm just
for me,
that now.
Right? Because this is the first time we've lived in the same space. She's a very clean woman. And I'm a clean person. I'm just not that organized. However, and I shared this with Sekou before we, combined our space. I said, I have a difficult time working from home. A, I don't prefer to work from home. And B, I need a clean space to work. And when I listened to what Gay Hendricks said, I said, oh my God, that's my upper limit belief, because it's not the truth. It could be a preference, but it's not the truth. And so the other day I put it into practice. This is what I mean when I say, do you notice that I am self-aware, self-centering, and self-adjusting myself without you saying, Fee, you don't have to do that. Which is when I said, I know the clothes are in the chair. I'm going to fold them up and put them away when I get back from, I call it my creative space, when I get back from where I go to work. And he's completely fine with it. It was difficult for me because I
didn't care.
I was, he doesn't care.
He's telling me I'm gonna put the stuff away. I was like, oh, whatever.
He's so chill about stuff like that. But my mom, and for me, that the scene played out in my head. My mom, what you're gonna do is you're gonna clean up these clothes before you even breathe. Like, don't even breathe until you fold the clothes and put them away. I'm like, but if I don't breathe, I'm gonna pass out. Things were very specific, and I realized that we put so much of that on ourselves, and the world is not coming to an end. Those clothes will be there when you get back, and everything is really fine. Let's check in. What is Curtis saying?
Well, I just want to finish that. So I think for you, it's about like not putting that pressure on yourself to get things clear or get things uncluttered before you start working.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And that could be a good lesson for any of you out there.
Yeah. And the other thing that Gay Hendricks said that resonated with me, and I said, oh my goodness, is sometimes you'll use those things as an excuse to not do the thing that you say you want to do in order to yield the results that you want. Here's an example. It's fear-based. So I can't fail if I don't get to the writing or whatever it is. If I, if I don't work on my business, then, I'm not going to fail because I didn't get to it today because I had to do the close. And I thought that was so true that sometimes because of my fear, I would use other things as an excuse to not work on them. I got to clean the house. Oh, I need to go spend time with my niece. I got to spend time with Nelson because, I'm never home. And when I'm all the things. And I was like, this dude is good. He's good. He's really helping me to see myself, how I show up for myself and how I show up for our relationship and how I show up for other people.
The big leap. Check it out. Check it out. So you wanted to see what Curtis was saying.
Yeah, if he responded to my question.
They said he's been married almost 2 years.
Oh, he's newly married. Okay, I didn't know that.
And there we go.
Yes, she talks a lot, but she's also very good at recognizing the moments when there needs to be less talking. I said to Sekou, I think it's a woman thing. I think women talk a lot. I don't know. I don't know.
But I think it's funny. Like even before this period of us watching movies at home, like I remember going out to the movies, and you would be talking so much. I would start looking around
in the movies.
So I would start looking around. You all like to sit on the back row, but I would try to position us away from being near other people because I knew you were going to talk. And you started talking to me like, oh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? And that's just part of the conversation all along.
Again, self-aware because I did not know I did that because I talk about, dear Black people, stop talking in the movie theater. I talk about y'all. And I love going to the movies alone. Like I'm the type of person, I can do things with you and enjoy it. I can do those same things without you and enjoy it. When I say without you, not exclusive to Sekou, anyone. What is he doing? I love that he's playing though.
No. Oh. We're talking about Nelson.
He's got
the cat.
Look, he's got a friend. Oh my gosh. I wish we had a camera on him.
Anyway.
I didn't realize that I did that in the movie theater. And I love that.
Because I did. I was like, all right, let me just move her over here, away from this old lady, so she won't bother her. Yeah, I thought about that a lot. I thought you knew. I thought you knew.
Let me tell you, what is so sweet about you is I've had people in my life who, I'm telling you, he's doing things I've never seen him do. I've had people in my life who will make you feel bad about how you show up, just your personality. And again, it speaks to the bumps in the road. It's an opportunity for you to evaluate yourself and the situation, whether it's a real physical road or a road in a relationship with your siblings, with your parents, with your lover, your children. It's always an opportunity. And I'm so grateful that I'm learning this now. It would have been nice to have learned it 30 years ago. I see it, how it plays out in my relationship with my sister. I tend to go to that blame, she, and I'm like, could it be you?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it is me. And I love that because again, there's no reason to run away from things when you can make a decision. You know what? I want to address this and I want to see how we can improve, how we can get better. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I'm trying to figure out the was it blame me? No, the thing you said, the shape. Wait. The three things that you said. And you were like
self-aware.
Yeah, self-aware.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna need to listen to the episode again.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get
take notes. I'm gonna need you to take notes.
But what was it that you were doing? So you're saying you're happy that I didn't bring it up prior then?
I'm happy. Prior. I was giving you praise for not being the person who makes me feel bad about it. Because sometimes when people don't, let's just kind of dumb it down, make it simple. When people don't like something that you do, your habit, how you show up, instead of adjusting the way that you did in the movie theater, because you could have easily said, like, stop talking. You talk so much. Like, how, you know how people do when they're irritated with you, they'll say things, they'll ask a question like, why do you, you know, their faces all crinkled up, which you're like, oh, I didn't know, because I honestly did not know.
Yeah, right.
Let me reframe. I was not aware that I talked in the theater because I go to the movies a lot by myself. I have for decades. And when people talk, when they're together, I'm like, why are they talking? So I wasn't aware that I did that. And now that I'm aware, I will adjust. Now, does that mean I will completely stop? Probably not.
Yeah.
I will adjust. But what's dope about you is that you're like, let me move her to somewhere where she's not around people.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
That's funny. You know that movie? What's that movie that we went to? That we watched it again recently. It was like a horror movie, all black horror movie.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, I'm going to fall asleep in this movie. She was talking all this fast. I'm going to go sleep in this movie. I'll see you in an hour and a half or whatever. But she started talking to me. Like, oh, no, get out the room. Get out the room. And it made it so much more fun to see it. Yeah, it was fun.
Fun. I'm glad. I'm really happy to hear that you're having fun with it, because if you were annoyed, then we'd have an opportunity to talk about it.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. So I don't know what we were supposed to talk about, but we talked about it.
Yeah.
We talked about it. So thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for shouting us out, Curtis. And
thank you, Curtis.
And I guess we're done.
Yeah, we out. Fiance Files. Check us out
every Thursday
at 9:45 a.m.
9:45 a.m. I got remix one of my ongoing Get Rich 101 segments.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're doing on Thursday, because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. So yeah. So I guess I will see you later. Oh, remember that now is better than perfect. You mentioned it in the group last night, and then reminded me there's something that I have to always say. Now is better than perfect.
Yes. Amen.
All right. See you guys later.
Bye.